Yo, what's up guys? How you doing? It's me, Thrush IBT, again with another gameplay video. This is really sad because I usually don't see a lot of gameplay videos about Community Edition, but it's obvious. Pretty much every single game that I play on Community Edition can be cancer. So maybe that's why I don't see gameplay videos from other content creators a lot. So here is I'm playing CP BlackFeather. Very simple, not very hard, not very popular here on Community Edition, especially because there's not a lot of team fights going on, or a lot of fucking teamwork actually. So you know, BlackFeather, he has a very selfish game style, early game, late game, too. So he's a very simple hero to play. But I'm just gonna tell you, I'm not good with BlackFeather at all. I'm absolute fucking trash with BlackFeather. I'm rusty as fuck. And the reason why I'm rusty is not because I'm bad. That's just like small reason, like a smaller percentage. The reason why I'm so rusty with BlackFeather is because I cannot play him because everyone fucking bans him on rank. For like obvious reasons. So there's like this Adagio, and the Adagio just ran my ass. And he keeps bringing my ass. Now these exchanges are like really hard because Adagio has sustainability early game. And he has good damage output early. Especially as a level 2 character compared to BlackFeather. BlackFeather actually needs some sort of damage to fucking do something. Like you need to actually buy like some crystal power or some weapon power to make him do something every game. But just a little blade or a little crystal with a book is not gonna do much. So if you're fighting against a BlackFeather early game, your best chance to do something is when the game starts, because he's not gonna have anything to benefit from his CP ratios or weapon ratios. And this attack is very self-aware of that. So he's punishing me for every single move I make. And that's a good thing. He's punishing me for trying and also for being a bad BlackFeather. So you know the drill, and just farming, right? Then I see this guy again. I try to do some damage, but I mean that guy is not taking anything. I tried to poke him, but I'm so fucking trash that I miss by a mile away. And as soon as I go for that goal, he immediately begins to punish me. So he doesn't want me to give me a single chance for me to do something against him. As soon as I get close to him, he uses his A-B combo and punishes me. I try to punt him, but I'm really trash, so I miss again. And then the Cruel is there. You know what Cruels do. I use my on point to spook him out of the bush, but it doesn't work. It just tells him that there's a camp right there, and then he decides to destroy it. Not bad move. So I'm keeping my distance. I don't want to risk it. I mean, there's no point of risking it. I mean, this is a fucking Cruel and an Adagio. What can I do? So I want to spook the Cruel out of the turret, because he actually deals a lot of damage to the turret. But it was not worth it. Adagio is still here and he has a lot of sustain. He has more health than I do. I tried to spook him with using my A, and it actually worked, and then I use my on point. And now that he has all the stacks on himself, he runs away from my turret. And also, fucking Gringo came out of the bush And that was such a bad move. But we got lucky enough that this Cruel was here for some reason. So I just got a kill. I got a lucky kill that will help me fight this Adagio later on. I honestly don't know why that Cruel was staying there. Especially with Adagio gone. Maybe this ring got fucked up the rotation with Adagio, but he was really helpful to help me kill this Cruel. So now we're back against Adagio, and now I have more CP. But still, I'm absolutely fucking trash with BlackFeather, so I keep missing my own points. So I will have no luck fighting this guy until I get a Spellfire, some more CP. Because he just keeps healing himself and I cannot poke him. So I got very lucky. This Celeste just came out of nowhere for some reason. And then we just killed the Dagi. In my opinion, that was fucking weird. Why would Celeste rotate this early? I don't know. Maybe she didn't like the Dagi. That's a very odd rotation, especially for Community Edition. So that's a red flag. If you see someone rotating like that, it means that they know what they're doing. So that's a red flag. That's a red flag that means that this game is gonna be interesting. And you gotta be ready for it. And that also explains why I'm missing so much and why this attack is punishing me for every single move I make. So the best thing to do once you notice these little details about how the enemy and the team is playing, you gotta be careful. And you gotta prepare yourself. So I know I'm aware that this is gonna be a hard game, so I'm just playing safe. You know, I don't want to do anything interesting like most Community Edition BlackFeathers do. They just pick BlackFeather because he's a really good hero. And yes, they do a lot of damage, but they're not actually that very good. So even if BlackFeather can kill like people in like 3 seconds, still you have to play safe. Playing it safe, and I'm punishing this Adagio for ignoring me. He tries to dodge me, and I punish him for it, and then I kill him again. When you see people like moving left and right, you can just ignore them. They're gonna like do all this fucking shit, and then eventually they're gonna stop. And when they stop, that's when you use your own point. It only works when you're like doing it in a very awkward position. Like if you want to dodge a BlackFeather or his own point, I recommend you're below him, because it's very fucking weird to do on points to enemies that are below the screen, like below the hero. But still, you still have your chance to like dodge that shit. So I'll be honest, I got very lucky there that I got my own point, and then I just basic attacked him to death. I mean, it's Adagio, he's just fucking bullshit. So I tried to run away from him there, to not make him set me on fire. But then he didn't proceed to fight me, he just ran away. I tried to like on point him again, use my B to deal some damage, and then use my A and then ult and then burst. But I missed, and I was like, you know, it's not gonna be enough. So he just fucking ran away. I see him, but I missed. I used my A. I missed, so I got punished. And he's just like taking. He just fucking rimming my ass. I tried to pull him again, but I got punished by it. And he had a fucking camera. So yeah, I'm getting fucked. I was actually really impressed about this Adagio because he was doing really good as weapon power. And you know, weapon power was a thing, now it's not that great, but still, he was doing some decent damage. Like, Adagio in good hands can be really fucking annoying. I've seen some CP Adagios do like a ton of fucking damage. They ult and then they can kill your entire team. Here I got very lucky. I wanted to punish him, but then he just immediately healed himself, and I was like, you know what? Fuck that shit. I just go back. Adagio is just a very dangerous hero. It's a hero that you cannot underestimate. If he gets your ass, you're dead. I mean, one time I saw a fucking Rome Adagio like got like 20 fucking kills. Because everyone just kept underestimating him. It was insane. And it was not randoms, it was like good people. I was the one doing like trash. Because everyone was jumping on my ass. So I was playing Gringo, but you know, that's what you get for playing Gringo. Everyone just jumps in your ass. So this guy is like ignoring me a lot. He knows that if I get on him, if I pull him or I burst him, he's pretty much dead. So here's back again. I missed again because I'm trash. I got the healing with the burst. He's preparing himself. He's trying to punish me. He's trying to bait me. But I'm just playing safe. So here I just rotate because it was a waste of time to stay there with Dagio. And I got a free kill for it. So that was a good call from me. And then I just helped push this turret. And I almost got killed, but I had my flask. And this guy was probably so fucking mad because this is like the third time he dies from some sort of bullshit. He was gonna kill me. I saved myself with the flask. And then Celeste just poked the fuck out of him, and I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna go in and then finish him off. And that's basically what happened. So even though I'm not like winning against him on lane, I'm playing safe and then taking advantage of my opportunities properly. Now this Malene, I fucking hate Malene. So I'm very lucky that I got the chance to play BlackFeather, because BlackFeather is an amazing hero against this bitch. So that was an amazing stun from Lorelei. So I burst the Malene a little bit, and then fucking Celeste just finished her off. Malene is probably one of the most annoying heroes in the game. Like, she's fucking insane. So that Daigyo is distracted. So now that means I can finally get this turret. And you know what happens when a BlackFeather touches your turret. It's gone. BlackFeather just deals a lot of damage to turrets. And then this bitch is right here again. I poke her. And then I finish her off. So I got another lucky kill in the Maline. And again, I touched the turret with BlackFeather, so it's gone. So all that work that a Daigyo did early game is gone already. Here we have another turret, so we're just gonna get it. Easy. Now my teammates are picking up a fight, but it's not in a really good place. There's no way we can pick on this Marine. Immediately as soon as I show up, she decides to use her B. And then for some reason this guy used his boomerang on me. He got very lucky. I will never recommend using the boomerang on a situation like that. I would probably recommend using it when the priority hero is by himself, or you can like make a direct hit on him. This Marine ran away, very lucky. And then we have a Daigyo here. And then by this point, this is like probably the 4th time I bullshit kill him. Like he was gonna kill me again, and then out of nowhere my Sanfen hits him with the fucking ultimate. And then Ringo lowers his health, and then I just show up and fucking kill him in the most bullshit way possible. Again. So I'm pretty sure this Daigyo is so fucking pissed. Because he was doing work early game and it's not paying off yet. Malene shows up and you know the drill. I take like almost half her health down, but still that's nothing good. Malene is still Malene regardless of how much damage you're doing to her. If one of your teammates gets distracted, it's almost fucking instant death. So the Daigyo's on the lane. I tried to get him. I didn't even get him on point, so I just ran away. I really cannot fucking fight this Daigyo, so I just completely ignore him. And he knows that if he can like he cannot fight me by himself. It's too dangerous. So he also ignores me. He just walks away. So my team is engaging in a fight, so I have to head out. So here we go. I'm just playing passive. I'm just waiting for my B and poke, poke, poke. I get on the Daigyo, but he's just dealing too much fucking damage. And then this is probably the 5th time I bullshit kill this guy. Malene shows up. I use my ultimate to get out of there. I don't want to deal with that bitch. So I just go back to base after killing that Daigyo, probably for the 5th time in the most bullshit way again. He punished me, he did a lot of damage. Celeste just shows up again, Celeste, and then she destroys his health bar. and then I just kill him in the most bullshit way possible. Again, it's insane. BlackFeather is just stupid dumb on Community Edition. Honestly, I will say that BlackFeather needs a nerf because he is just dumb to play. He's just way too fucking good. So I see the crow. I don't want him to stun me. I don't know where his team is. So I'm just playing safe, trying to see where everyone is. I see the crow. He's on my lane. He seems by himself, so that means I can kill him. He stuns me, so that means that he no longer has a stun. That means that he is desperate. But then Adagio shows up. And then this is probably the 6th time I killed this Adagio in the most bullshit way. I didn't want to waste more time on the crew, so I just decided to kill this guy. The Adagio. And then you know Malini doing her bullshit. I use my A on the lane minions to get some speed boost. Catch up on her, but she just runs away. She's too fast. You get to pick on her, but then she uses her fucking ability. She has her fucking shield that scales with CP, which is fucking dumb. Just like BlackFeather's. We tried to butt on her again, but then she just fucking does that fucking bullshit. That was fucking dumb. You know, Malene is Malene. This is when I realized that Malene was gonna be a bigger problem. Not because she was Malene, but because of her name. Tamari, that guy is a beast. And also this Malene build. She had a Dragon's Eye. So the longer the fight goes, the more damage she will do. And a Malene with a pretty good amount of stacks, she can fucking take half of your health. Especially when most of the times all heroes have like a very glass cannon like no one buys defense until they have like full build and then they get a husk. That's a very glass cannon thing to do. Why? Because fucking defense is not worth it. Defense is fucking shit. So it's very rough if you just get like a small amount of defense with an amazing item such as the husk. The husk is just too fucking good. So we lost that fight. So that means that Malene is just now a bigger problem. We have to play more safe. We have to make sure we know where she is at all times and put her until we can fucking push. Screw is here. I'm just gonna ignore him because there's nothing I can do. I just need to prove this dragon. And I also think it's pretty goddamn retarded how much damage BlackFeather does to the dragon. Dragon is dead, and I took like half the health of the dragon like when I shoved up. So we're together, we're ready to fight. We see the Adagio, we see the Lorelei. I tried to poke the Adagio, but it didn't work. Crash. Tried to poke again, I missed. I got very cocky myself. I tried to like go in, force a fight, but then I didn't know where fucking Malene was, so I got killed again. Malin just showed up and she destroyed her teammates. It's getting very intense. It's very getting tense. Especially with her build. She has super glass cannon build. She has heavy damage with aftershock for killing tanks. You know, broken mid to just like do more damage. Well, the broken mid is not to secure damage. It's just more like guarantee your damage if the enemy buys armor. That's why it's such a must-have item. And then the aftershock is, it's like the only good sustain, the only item that gives like good sustain just for its effect, and because it gives you like a little healing. So here again, my teammates get really cocky. They underestimated the Dagyo, so the Dagyo killed them. So I'm playing safe and trying to do something against this fucking bullshit. Finally, Celeste comes. She comes here. She's trying to poke. They are just way too fucking annoying. I poke the Malin. We did an amazing job right there, Celeste and I. They're going after me and getting a little scary, so I have to ult. She got really cocky, but I got the Dagyo. That was a really good trade. A Dagyo is extremely behind. And trying to keep my distance on this Malin. She touches me and she deals a lot of damage. I'm poking, but you know it's Grace. Grace is just sexy heavy armor. She doesn't take any damage. Then this Grumja shows up. Fucking Grumja cannot do shit against her. It's just insane. So I finally get my husk. Now I can have a safeguard. The husk is just an amazing item. It's probably the only fucking good defense item in the game, in my opinion. And Aegis, you need to block something. So here we're back against Malin, and then my job as a BlackFeather is only to poke. That's the only good thing I can do. So here this Lorelei shows up. I almost got rooted. Lucky I didn't. I see the Malin. I try to poke her, but fucking Celeste she just gets almost destroyed. Something is trying to hold the position, but we can. Ringo tries to kill Malin, but she just does a lot of damage, and all the enemies are holding a line in front of her, so Ringo has to fall back. Well, then Celeste shows up again, heal up. I got my fucking chance to burst two of them, but Malin just takes almost half my health in just 1 second. Really fucking annoying. And now I just need to go back again. So when playing against Malin, it's just a fucking game of trades. You just have to fucking trade with her until she fucking dies. Once she's dead, your entire team can fucking do something again. It's insane how much pressure she puts. So we find Malin again. I try to poke her, but she immediately goes below. That was a good call from Cruel. He tried to secure the Celeste kill. I tell these guys to put a camera here, to put vision, but instead she just decides to face check, which is fucking dumb. I don't know why she did that. I tried to kill the Malin, but she got saved by Lorelei. Cruel is trying to trade with me, which is such a bad idea. I just fucking punish him for it. See what I'm saying? BlackFeather, broken, like shit. Like imagine being like weapon carry and you're doing damage. And then I don't know where BlackFeather just pokes you. He gets like half his health with shield, and then you're fucking dead already. So we're trying to secure vision and fucking objectives. I recommend doing this all the time. Every time you're doing on these heavy, long-lasting games, every time the dragons are up, secure vision on them because they are priority. And getting blasted, Royal Light stuns the fuck out of us. It doesn't matter. I just need to go back again. Then Grubjet just gets killed. I poke the Maline, she spooks her away. I poke her again. And this is where we get our chance. Now that they're poked, now they're running away from us. That doesn't mean we won the fight. I poke her again and now she's scared. And now she has no other option but to run away. So that was a good call for me from poking her to death. You get to scare the fuck out of her. We got her, she changed her fucking style from offensive to defensive. I tried to move the dragon towards they are, but I didn't know exactly where they are. This Malin is playing too risky. But it doesn't matter, we have better burst. So the Daigo tries to steal the dragon with the ultimate. He didn't time it well, so it did good. We finally get to kill the Malin. So now we have some easy picks on these guys. So I'm just picking on the Grace because this attack is away from me. For some reason I used my Atlas and it was not enough. But it doesn't matter. As soon as we kill Malin, we won the game. So yeah, that was a very insane game. Fucking just getting outplayed by Daigyo early game was insane. But I got some good rotations. And I got to kill that Daigyo like 5 times, 6 times probably. And I got to kill Malin early game too, which was very helpful for the team. We underestimated a lot, and then we managed to get used to it, what they were doing, and then we countered that. So this was a very interesting game. Actually very funny that this Grumjo was like the person with the most goal, even when he was like the worst player. Well, yeah, that was a really good game. I got a chance to play with BlackFeather and fuck Malin. Malin is fucking broken. So yeah, those are the builds.